Pixelfed is the leading open-source, decentralized alternative to Instagram. Photo and video sharing with a real chronological timeline, no engagement-optimized algorithm deciding what you see, and no company mining for your data for ad targeting. Like Mastodon and PeerTube, it runs on ActivityPub, so your instance federates with the wider Fediverse. People on Mastodon, PeerTube, and other platforms can follow and interact with Pixelfed accounts directly. The appeal of self-hosting your own instance is straightforward. You set the moderation policy, you own the media people upload, and you're not subject to the platform's shifting terms of service or sudden feature changes. The trade-off is the same ones you'll recognize from every other serious self-hosted platform. Photo and video hosting at any real scale needs proper media storage, a caching layer, and a database that can hold up under real traffic, not just a server with some disk space. FOSSonCloud by the AWS consulting firm Ordinary Experts packages all of that into a single CloudFormation stack, built with the same production-grade architecture as our other Fediverse patterns. Aurora for the database, Elasticache Redis for caching, S3 for media storage, and SES for email, all wired together automatically. It's fully open source, so you can read every line on GitHub before you deploy it. This video walks you through the entire setup. Before you deploy, you need two things: a Route 53 hosted zone and an SSL certificate. To obtain these, go to Certificate Manager in the AWS console. If you already have a certificate, click into it. If you don't, click Request, Public Certificate, Next, and enter your desired domain name. Once you request your certificate, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. Copy the ARN value and make sure your domain is created in Route 53. Next, you need to subscribe to the Pixelfed pattern by FOSSonCloud. From the website, go to the Pixelfed product page and click Deploy on AWS Marketplace. Or you can go to the AWS Marketplace directly and search Pixelfed on AWS by FOSSonCloud. Once you're here, click View Purchase Options and then Subscribe. Once you're subscribed, click Launch Your Software and then Launch with CloudFormation. This will take you to a preloaded template, and all you have to do is configure a few parameters. The first parameter is the stack name. You can pick any name that you'll recognize, so I'll use Pixelfed Demo. Next is the ALB ACM certificate ARN. This is the ARN value you copied earlier. For the ALB Ingress CIDR, this is controlling who can reach your site. 0.0.0.0/0 is typical for a public instance. However, if you're just testing, you can restrict it to your own IP addresses. Next is the DNS Route 53 hosted zone name. This is your root domain, exactly as it appears in Route 53. For us, that's test.patterns.ordinaryexperts.com. The host name is the subdomain prefix, and combined with your hosted zone, this is where your instance will live. We'll call it pixelfed.demo.test.patterns.ordinaryexperts.com. The rest of the parameters have sensible defaults, so you can leave them as is. Click Next, Acknowledge, Next, and Submit. The template will take about 20 to 30 minutes to fully deploy, and you can watch the process in the Events tab. Once your stack shows Create Complete, go to the Outputs tab and open up the site URL. Sign up through Pixelfed's normal web interface. If you skipped email verification in the parameters, you'll be active immediately. Great, now to make your account an admin account, connect to the EC2 instance. To do this, go back to the AWS console and copy this command. Then go to EC2 in the AWS console and find your running instance. Click Connect and make sure you're connecting with the session manager. Then you can paste that command and hit enter. Prompts you for your username, and add admin permission. And that's it, you should be an admin user now. That is the full setup, a production-ready, federated photo sharing instance with real media storage and caching wired together, live in your own AWS account. deployed from a single CloudFormation template. Real ownership of your community's photos and identity without the operational headache. And if you run into anything, every FOSSonCloud deployment includes a free 1-hour onboarding Zoom session. Our team will walk through your specific setup, answer questions, and get you running. Ongoing email support with a 2-business day response time is included as well. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to working with you.